Good morning, and thank you for joining me for coffee this morning. Today we're going to be talking about Marion County and Ocala and the entire area. We've kind of discussed in the past as to what the difference is between the state. Now we're going to make it more localized. The reason for this is I got a phone call yesterday, as I have many times before, somebody saying they wanted to move to Ocala. They've been here 2 days already. They don't know the area, but they really want to be closer to her mom, so, can I find them a house? Sure, I can find you a house. But when I asked where her mom lived, they're like, well, somewhere in Ocala. Okay, I need a street address, because if I end up finding you a house, let's say out by the horse farms, off of Highway 27, and she actually lives in the Villages, it's going to be probably a good hour plus commute for you to be able to go and check on her. And if you need to go down there daily or something like that, that's just not going to happen. It's just going to be, it would kill your gas tank and your bank account just trekking over there. So that was a major question, is where do you want to be in Ocala? Where do you need to be? Is it for, work or whatever? I've actually at times asked for a work address and said, okay, how many minutes do you want on your commute? And I will find that as an area. So that's also a really good idea. My suggestion right now, get yourself a map of Marion County and Ocala, because we can do this together. So if you haven't got that yet, go ahead and pause this and grab yourself a map, pull it up on Google, whatever, and we'll kind of go over it. So this is just to help people that are not very familiar with Ocala, and we are just covering the basics. My husband absolutely loves to go over maps. He, studies it. He can find a street even if he has GPS or not. I mean, he knows exactly where he's going. I'm not like that. I need GPS and I need a basic idea. North, south, east, west, and I'm pretty much good. All right, I get a lot more lost than he does, but anyway, we'll not go there. Okay, so definitely want to go over CAT, which is the acronym for Court, Avenue, and Terrace, which is dividing between north and south. Street, road, and place is, of course, dividing between east and west. So a lot of the names that you're going to see on the roads and everything are going to be, avenue or street. That they run differently. So, okay. Also, basic to know about Ocala, Magnolia Avenue is the north-south dividing line, and Fort King, the one that our office is on, is actually the east-west dividing line. So just to let you know. Okay, I've kind of mapped it out a little bit here, but we're going to go over it. Okay, this is Marion County. Okay, it's huge. A huge, massive portion of it, though, is the Ocala National Forest. Not much housing out there. Okay, we're talking very little housing out there. There's not a lot of roads out there. It is a national forest, and it is protected. So just wanted to let you know this over here is, Highway 40, here it is, which goes straight to Daytona Beach. Actually, I like Ormond Beach better, but we won't go there. Anyway, okay, so you have Highway 40, which you would think that this highway is the dividing line. It's actually not. It's the street just below it, which is 14th Street, is the dividing line. Because even though 40 is bigger, it wasn't always there. This town has been here for a very long time, into the 1800s. So, yeah, there is that. These roads, Magnolia and East Fort King, were here back when they had the old courthouse and they had the first jail. That was downtown. And we do still have downtown on the square. There's actually a little square, and there's a Starbucks there now, and they have horse-drawn carriages there. And it's in, or actually right near the historic district, because we still have all those beautiful, beautiful homes. So if you ever have the opportunity to tour the historic district by a horse-drawn carriage, please take that opportunity. It's gorgeous, but I'm also in love with houses, so whatever. Okay, back to the map. So we have this line right here. I actually put across the map because I wanted to let you know that this area, pretty much all of this area up here, very little pockets of housing, It's primarily horse farms. We are the horse capital of the world. So, in Anthony, Reddick, all of this, Spar, these are all areas that are known for being rural. Rural would be very, very good description for them. Everything up here, with a few exceptions, is horse farms. There's, small pockets of housing, but primarily it's farms. Down here we have Highway 328. That's again that dividing line. 328, and then East 14th Street, West 14th Street, whatever, and going into 40. That's all the dividing line for the town. So east, west, north, south, going through right here. So if you were to say, I need to be in the southwest portion of Ocala, I know that it is somewhere in this quadrant right down here. Very, very important. Because if I get you a house or start showing you houses over here, you are going to be at least an hour from your job. Not good. There is a huge amount of housing down here. There's, oh man, there's so much. There's a newer school over here, the library over here. There's North and South Marion Oaks down here, which is thousands upon thousands of houses. Some really fantastic deals on houses. There's also, going over into here, we have, well, actually this over here is Denellen. Technically can still be considered Southwest Ocala though. So again, even if you just say this quadrant alone, it is huge. This one section could be its own city. I mean, it's just a huge, huge area. Going into this right here, there's a lot of 55 plus communities. We're talking a lot. That's all 55 plus. That's on top of the world. This is 55 plus. This is 55 plus. So, those are all areas that you're probably, if you have kids or something, you're probably not going to even want to look at any houses over there. If you do want 55 plus and you want the Southwest, there we go. We have multiple communities for you to choose from. So again, it just all depends on what you're looking for. But that's just one section. Okay, there's also this section over here. Let's say you need southeast section of Ocala. Great. That's pretty much going to be everything over here. And this right here, just this alone, this is Silver Spring Shores. It's going off of 464 on both sides of Merricamp. Like 464 is also Merricamp because we need every street at least 3 times just for accuracy, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, these roads don't necessarily go by the cat street road place thing. They kind of do loop-de-loops and corkscrews. So if you're going to go traveling in the Silver Spring Shores, and Marion Oaks has the same issue, make sure that you take either a really, really good map. Your GPS may or may not work out there, or your realtor. Your realtor would probably be able to get you around. There may be a few UEs, but generally speaking, I can find my way around both of those places fairly accurately. So yeah, just make sure and take your realtor if you're going trucking through those areas, because you will be lost before you know it. They have roads like Hemlock Court Terrace, Hemlock Terrace Court, Hemlock Road, Hemlock Road Place, Hemlock Drive Terrace. These are the road names. I'm not joking. And that's just within like a couple blocks of each other. I mean, it is just ridiculous. And they're all named after trees, so it's just whatever. Anyway. And then, of course, Marion Oaks is under some numeric system that was made out of spaghetti. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but you will get lost. I've gotten lost for nearly 10 years now, and I've gotten used to being lost and figuring it out and figuring it out and figuring it out. Now I barely use a map or GPS out there. Okay, anyway, we have the Ocala International Airport up here, which is just off of 60th. There are some really cute subdivisions and stuff, but over there, there's also the West Marion Community Hospital. So if you're looking to be close to a hospital, that might be the place for you. There's also another hospital just up here in town, which is right downtown. That's the Monroe Regional Medical Center. So if you're looking to be, one of the doctor's offices or near one of the doctor's offices, if you're a nurse or something like that, you probably want to be somewhere closer to that area, just so that you have your choice of places to work, and lots of in between of that is lots of doctors' offices. So anyway, it really just depends on what you want. We have a place ready for you to get to work or to visit your family or to do whatever it is that you need to do. If you want to be close to shopping, this area is probably not going to work for you, but we have just off of on Highway 200 an outdoor mall, an indoor mall, every eatery that you can possibly think of that's chain or non-chain. It's all on Highway 200. We also have all of that eating places and all of the stuff in the villages. If you're under 55, most likely you're not going to be able to live in the villages because it is a city just specifically for over 55. You can live in areas around that, like in Bellevue or Summerfield. So there's some options for you. All right. Either way, if you have any questions, please hit me up. Give me a phone call at 352-817-1600, or you can go ahead and send me an email. Okay. Talk to you soon.